Travel sickness or motion sickness can happen to anyone. I remember when it happened to my son Simon, aged 10. We were on a long-haul flight, and instead of reaching for the sick bag, he threw up all over the carpet in the aisle between the seats, and he just had a huge pasta lunch. Oh. This lovely steward came along, covered the whole mess with an entire bag of ground coffee, some crushed ice and a towel, and just left it there until we landed. So why did Simon, who was happily munching on his spaghetti, suddenly feel so horribly unwell? Well, that's the nature of motion sickness. Whether car, boat or plane, one moment we're fine, then a little bit of turbulence and not so good. It's due to a conflict in our senses between what we can see and what the balance mechanisms in our inner ear are telling us. And while curiously babies are normally fine, it can happen to just about anyone else, even experienced sailors. Admiral Lord Nelson and Charles Darwin both suffered horribly from seasickness. So if you do too, you're in good company. Over the ages, people have tried all sorts of ways of treating motion sickness. Some of the more unusual include rubbing the dirt from the kitchen hearth into your scalp and having a nice glass of fresh urine. Not sure about those, but some of the things that actually do help include looking out of the car or at the horizon if you're at sea, getting some fresh air, drinking plenty of water, not too much alcohol, and having something simple in your stomach like some dry biscuits. These days, of course, we have various medications, and there are three main groups. There are the antihistamines and anticholinergics, which you can buy over the counter at the pharmacy. And then there are the anti-nausea pills, for which you need a prescription from your doctor. But remember that like all medications, they can have side effects, so have a chat with your health practitioner about what's right for you, and maybe have a test dose first to make sure you're okay. Oh, and make sure you take it at least an hour before travel. If you wait until you're already feeling sick, too late. Of course, if you're really worried, you could always take the advice of Australian comedian Spike Milligan. His surefire cure for travel sickness: sit under a tree.